Today we're going to talk about setting up hotkeys. Now there are more expensive ways to be able to do stuff without hotkeys, but if you want to keep it cheap, you could just do it with your keyboard, especially if you have macro keys on your keyboard. But let's see how to set it up. If we go into settings, we have our hotkey window here. If we go into the hotkeys right there, we can filter to look for it. So if we do streaming, we can check. So if I want something specific, so say I want to switch studio mode, I'll type studio mode and it tells me what to use there. If it's set up, if it's not, I can set it up. Now for each scene I have, this is the general hotkey section, but for each scene I have, I can set a set of hotkeys, a different set of hotkeys for each different scene. So at some point at the bottom, we'll also find a push to talk and push to mute buttons, which we discussed in the audio tab. You can also do specific hiding of sources themselves. As you can see here in the webcam tab, we could just hide the webcam overhead or hide the image slideshow tutorial. Same for test 2 scene, we can just hide and show whatever we want. We can do pretty much anything we want. So if we want to set an option, let's say we want to trigger studio mode, and I'm going to do Alt 3. So I just highlighted the box and typed Alt 3 on my keyboard. I'll click apply, and every time I press Alt 3, I will alter between studio mode and non-studio mode. Now you can do any combination of hotkeys you want. You can add any hotkeys, any complex hotkeys. So say you want to go to hotkeys and I don't want Alt 3, I want Control Shift Alt 3. It will accept it as well. I can go OK and Control Shift Alt 3 and it does it. If you have macro keys, you could use those and manage them with your macro key software. I can add multiple hotkeys for the same thing. So if I do Control 1 as well, I apply. I'll use Control 1 and Control Shift Alt 3. They do the same things. I can remove. I can delete. So I'll clear it. So that clears what I have. Of course, I can't type as much as I want. As you can see, every keystroke gets replaced. So if I do Control Alt 1, I can clear it. I'll do Control 1, I'll do Control 2. I can't clear it now because it's there. So we have a lot of options, and I can remove it. And I could just delete it if I want. You could do this for any source you have available. If you add something new, it will just appear in the hotkey window. So feel free to do it the way you like. You could also get another keyboard just for this, but you have to set it up with an external software. I could go into it if you'd like. I've done it before. But there are also other tools nowadays to just bypass that. If you can afford a Stream Deck, you can go the Stream Deck route. There are options to do it from phone applications. But if you want to keep it cheap or you like to DIY, you could do it with an extra keyboard and a couple of tools. So maybe we could look into that in a future video. If you found this tutorial useful, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Leave any comments you may have in the comment section and check out the links in the description. See you in the next one.